is now. We have the technology. We only need the initiative. Space travel and exploration is an ironically underexplored field that could yield millions of possibilities. This is why we, the affirmative, stand for the resolution resolved that the United States should significantly increase space exploration. Space exploration should be increased for the purpose of protection against space hazards, future colonization, and spin-off technology. First, the Earth's population has been spiraling out of control in recent years. The number of people on this planet has reached 7 billion and is projected to grow to 9 billion in 2045. As of now, 7 billion people are hard-pressed to live on this planet. With 9 billion, the situation would grow even worse. Space colonization is a viable way to relieve this population problem. While you may scoff at the idea, scientists have drawn up blueprints as early as 1975 for space colonies. One of these designs, the Stanford Torus, a large halo-like structure designed by Stanford and NASA, would house around 10,000 to 140,000 people in a self-sustaining environment. The halo would rotate rapidly to produce inertia and thus the effects of gravity upon its occupants. Another colony that has been designed is the O'Neill cylinder. The cylinder is 20 miles long, 4 miles across, and spins and capable of housing several million people. Andy Djuba, or the author of Colonization in Space, Is It Possible, said, "All the technologies required for constructing large space habitats already exist. They're not much more complicated than big spinning geometric shapes. The only thing holding back their development is a lack of funding. Most governments don't even have a space program. When considering the utility of NASA, ask yourself, what would have happened if Columbus was never given the money to cross the Atlantic?" Second, spin-off technologies are another benefit from space exploration. Numerous everyday technologies rely critically on space infrastructure. These include weather forecasting, remote sensing, GPS systems, satellite television, and some long-distance telecommunications. The GPS was in fact first developed solely for space travel and then came to be used in the civilian sector. Many spin-off technologies are bound to spring off from increased space exploration. These will lead mankind into the future. Third, economic benefits of NASA are immense. In a 2003 study, NASA boosts the economy in every state for a total of $12.5 billion nationwide, or an average of $250 million per state. Increasing space exploration would also create much-needed jobs. With these contentions in mind, we, the affirmative, would like to present our plan for increasing space exploration. First, since the United States military is planned to pull out of Afghanistan in 2014, much of the annual budget is freed up. According to the Huffington Post, around $108 billion is freed up. Now we know that some consider other ventures to be more important than space exploration, so we will only delegate $19 billion, around 1/5 of the total saved, to NASA's budget, effectively doubling it. The rest will be distributed among all the ventures the negative has mentioned, cancer, stem cell research. That's $89 billion, more than enough for what they want. Second, this increase in the budget will be used to finance many more exploration missions, all unmanned. Since unmanned is less risky, costs less, about $10 million per mission, and is sufficient for the tasks we envision. These tasks include sending probes to asteroids to look for suitable ones to mine, sending probes to search for a suitable stretch of space for colonies, and launching satellites to the Moon, Mars, and around Earth to use as an early warning network for incoming threats, be it meteors, asteroids, or even the occasional alien invader. Finally, we would hire more employees and managers to avoid management issues, increasing the workforce of each research and testing facility by at least 10% of its original population. NASA, In conclusion, with the scheduled pullout from Afghanistan in 2014, many new doors are open. Keep in mind, we do not want to give NASA all of that money, but instead give the majority to those wonderful endeavors that the negative wants. Increasing the budget of NASA by $19 billion will bring forth humanity into the next era. An era where our children, and if not our children, then our children's children, will be able to say that we conquered the cosmos. If not through colonization, then through knowledge. This newfound opportunity must not be lost. The door of our lives is wide open. So we say, when life gives you lemons, explore space. Thank you, and vote.